Birthday at Freddy's. A Five Nights at Freddy's fanfiction by an anonymous author. You know, parents are always finding new ways to entertain or enrich their kids. In fact, the earliest years are the most important in a child's life when it comes to developing their young mind. This was no different for me. My mom would always take me to the arcades, complete with all sorts of top-of-the-line games, or the parks, with the jungle gyms that were always scalding hot from being in the sun all day. There weren't too many options to choose from, but for what they were, those were what made up my fondest childhood memories. As a treat for my 7th birthday, my mom took me to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. It was supposed to be a fun little place, for what I can remember. A magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Or something like that. It looked really promising, to be honest with you, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited about going there. The pizza was what you'd expect, lazily put together, and it didn't quite taste right. But you didn't go for the food. You went to see Freddy Fazbear and his gang of colorful friends, Bonnie the Bunny and Chica the Chick. There was Foxy too. He lived in the Pirate Cove. Thinking back on it now, the animatronics were pretty good for the time. They had full body movement when singing on stage, and even Foxy moved around quite a bit on his little pirate ship. In fact, I remember that after a few songs, Freddy and his friends would come off the stage and walk around, interacting with the kids. They would walk up to the kids and say things like, "How's the pizza?"
Good, Uncle.
Or,
Are you having fun? I know I am.
I remember that Foxy always said,
It's me. I'm gonna get ya.
It was cute. To keep the kids entertained, there would be little games they'd play, like Follow the Freddy, which was just follow the leader, or Foxy's Treasure Hunt, where kids would be given small trinkets and Foxy would chase after them like a game of tag. I remember I had finished my slice of pizza and I asked if I could play the treasure hunt game with Foxy. My mom said it was okay, so I got up and one of the workers gave me a tiny palm-sized treasure chest. I was actually really excited. Foxy was my favorite. Me and about 6 other kids were given small treasures, and that's when Foxy jumped off the Pirate Cove. He yelled,
It's me. I'm gonna get ya.
and that's when we all scrambled. It was great fun. I looked over my shoulder and saw Foxy chasing around the other kids, and at one point he even almost got me. Boy, Foxy was fast. I didn't quite know why at the time, but while I was in the middle of playing the treasure hunt game, my mom lifted me up abruptly and carried me swiftly toward the exit. She said things like, "We've got to go right now," and "We never should have come here." I'd never heard such urgency in her voice before. I thought that maybe it was because some kids started crying when Foxy caught them. They had screamed really loud and started sobbing. I remember that a bunch of parents rushed over. There was all sorts of commotion and noise, but I was too busy having fun to notice that anything was wrong. But now that I think about it, I do remember that as my mom carried me through the exit, I saw Foxy standing above the body of a kid he had caught. He was staring right at me, with crimson liquid dripping from his sharp teeth.
It's me.